Yum, 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 yum. What's up, bro dad pants? What's that, my dear? What? Okay. What's up, guys? Let's get into some finished detailing, eh? Howdy, folks. Okay, let's see. What's up, guys? What's up, Grishnak? thanks for the likes, dude. Appreciate it. Careful though. I don't want you to get a. Oh, thanks for the likes. Oh yeah, Peachy? Yeah, I don't make any money from it yet, but I do have fun. Oh, thanks for the likes. Thanks, Seiko. Maybe one day I'll make money from it. Who knows? Right now, it's just a really fun hobby. Just a fun hobby. You know? Oh, thanks for the likes, Boogie. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. No. No. Why is Snake running out? Yeah, so this is going to be for my Sons of Bahamut army. Right on the money, brother. These proxies are made by Clay Beast Creations. I've been doing pretty good, man. Just trying to make it through. I'm just about done with this guy. Kind of doing the finishing touches right now. I'll do my airbrush and then I'll be off to the races, you know? I'll be on to the next one. The next one, if you guys want to tune into that, it's going to be my Gatebreaker proxy. So that's his flail. It's kind of hard to see. It's going to be this guy here. It's going to be the next one. Oh, they're doing alright. Yeah, dude, Age of Sigmar's, like, Age of Sigmar looks really fun. I haven't actually played it. This is my first army. I figured I'd paint up a quick, 2K army, get to playing ASAP, was the idea. That's why I went with Sons of Bahamut. Oh, thanks for the likes, dude. Appreciate that. Well, the problem with 40K models is a lot of them are dated. A lot of the lines are super dated. They haven't updated in the last like 15 years for like half of the models. Whereas like Age of Sigmar models, they've been pumping out new content for it for a while. Oh, thanks for the likes, dude. Oop, no, no. Oh, you're too nice. Thank you so much. But yeah, the Age of Sigmar looks like a really fun game system, so I'm stoked to sink my teeth in. I have a neighbor, actually. I bought a house recently, and he's into Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 30K, so I thought I would give it a go, you know? See what that life's all about. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is, so if you see my other videos there, this is one of the arms and this is the other arm. This is it all attached together. But yeah, and it's coming along nicely. I'm just doing little finishing touches tonight, and then I'll be on to my next giant. Just trying to get more contrast, more highlights going on here, so I'm just dry brushing it. And if you watch my videos, you see that I don't really paint with any skill, to be honest. I really don't. So if you follow my TikTok channel or my YouTube channel, you can see I'm pretty kind of a filthy painter. But life is filthy, and I like to think I paint realistic. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for, and life is gritty. But yeah, this is the arm. So if you want to see the full kind of arm tutorial, that was my latest video. It's actually doing very well. It's probably my best video I've done. But it shows the beginning process of the arm all the way to this point, you know. If you have any questions, I'm totally down to answer whatever you guys are interested in knowing about. I don't really paint with any kind of, like, I like to say that how I paint takes no skill. It really doesn't. It's just a lot of techniques and using the different techniques to get whatever style you're trying to get, you know. I'm not a very clean painter. I'm a very realistic. What's up, TBL, dude? Welcome back. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I got on for like an hour or so, but I didn't really have a whole lot of time yesterday, so apologize for that. I'm just doing some dry brushing, trying to make these things a little more interesting. Well, I appreciate you hopping back in, dude. I'm not going to be streaming too long. I'm going to try and finish this guy up and be done with him. And then the next project is going to be my next big Gargant, my Mega Gargant. I'm going to do a my gate breaker proxy. And then after that, I'm going to do, I think I might do a kind of assembly line with the gate breaker and my mini Gargants. And then I think after this, I just finished editing the second part of my little series. Yeah, dude, I'll go check it out, man. Dude, I checked out your channel. I was very impressed, dude. Very impressive. Some damn good videos up there, dude. But yeah, so my plan is to finish my Sons of Vehement army, right? And then after that, I'm going to start into my I'm doing some models for Resin Reborn. It's an amazing 3D printing company. So if you need some resin, if you don't want to get a 3D printer, but you want to have, you know, cheaper GW models, the same quality, check out Resin Reborn. They have some exceptionally cheap prices for a lot of stuff, dude. Oh, thanks, Ethan. I appreciate that, buddy. What's up, Rick Ross? Rick Ross is back, guys. So, but yeah, I'm going to do up some, I'm going to help him out with an army. I'm going to do the Sand Lords proxy for Age of Sigmar for him. I think it's Age of Sigmar. But I'll do Sand Lords proxy army for him as much as he wants me to do. And then after that, I believe I'm going to start into my Sylvaneth army. So in terms of like what I really wanted to play, I wanted to play Sons of Bahamut first, but my very second pick was going to be Sylvaneth. I think their models look so cool. And so I'll be doing a lot of trees and tree folk. So that'll be the next project. I do have a lot of Grey Knights I need to paint. A lot of Grey Knights. A couple other things I need to paint too. I have so much gray plastic, so stay tuned. There's a bunch coming. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, Rick Ross. It's getting there. I'm trying to put a lot of more pop into a lot of this stuff right now. I kind of want to be done with it. You see how I'm just kind of being messy and really just sending it. It's because I'm over it. I want to be done with this model. I'm going to hit it with an airbrush tonight, and then after that I'm going to be pretty much complete with this model. I might do a couple things here and there if I get the gumption to do it. But yeah, he's come far. He's looking good. Dude, I know, dude. I just have so much paint, dude. I've overcommitted, brother. Just have a million models I need to get done. So, but yeah, I'm gonna showcase this model. Probably my next video is showcasing it tomorrow when I get a second, and really get some nice photos of it, and then we'll be on to the next project. I know I've been working on Kragnos for a little too long, I think. Oh, thanks for the likes, dude. But yeah, seriously, if you guys want to have 3D proxies, but you don't want to pay or get a 3D printer, check out Resin Reborn. They do some amazing work. And he's a real nice guy. It's kind of a small outfit like me, you know? Yeah, and I tell people, don't buy a resin printer. Seriously. Like, it's more pain in the ass than it is worth it. Hobby sugar daddies, dude. I need to start getting commissions, dude. I'm actually doing this one kind of pro bono. We didn't really talk about any payment. If he wants to pay me, that's cool. If he doesn't, that's cool too. I just do it for the love of the hobby, you know? But I do want to get to a place where I can start paying for my materials at least, you know? I need a hobby sugar daddy, dude, that's for sure. TBL, your stuff is awesome, by the way, dude. I gotta tell you. Really cool stuff, bro. Very impressed. And not just fluffy feathers. I went through your channel and I like to try my best to learn from people. You know, people who clearly have a completely different philosophy, and try and learn from them, and you're definitely on that roster of people I need to learn from, dude. Oh, dude, that's my problem, is I need to know when to stop. Yo, what's up? Dream big, build small, dude. I love that name, dude. That's a cool fucking name, brother. Welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up this guy, just doing a couple final touches here. Probably not going to spend too much more time on him. I'm pretty over it. Some of the regulars here, they know how long I've been painting this guy. It's been too long. I need to move on. The final touches are important, you know? It's when the model really comes together. It's where you sell it, you know? Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. That's a very cool name, dude. I don't get, dude, I'll be honest. The bane of my existence is doing my basing just for my models. I did do a big giant like 6 foot by 4 foot table. That was pretty fun. I did like sculpt a mold and stuff. I did that years ago for my friend, and unfortunately his cats decided to throw up on it and like rip it up. But it was still fun. It's fun to make. It's all about that base. I have a couple bases here you might be proud of. Let me grab them. Let me finish this little bit of toe horn. Dude, contrast paints after a dry brush, money. Okay, never use speed paints as paint. You use them as a wash. Like look at those amazing results. You guys, you watch this. I didn't do anything special. Boom. Easy as pie. Rich gradients. Add some color in here to try and break up a little bit of this all this bone and white. I like that. Dude, I'm stoked to see it, dude. I'll check it out right after this. Dude, 3D printers are really nice, but it's also, I try and like steer people, I try and tell them the truth, you know? Because it's another hobby. It's not something that's going to save you money. Like, that's the biggest lie for a 3D printer. It's not going to save you money. You know, unless you're building like 7 armies. But hey, ooh, wait, look, check out this base. What do you think about that? Dream big. Look at that. That's not too bad, right? For just a little Biologist Putrefier. I'm pretty proud of these basings. I need to repaint some of them. Thanks, brother. Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for a little re-up. It's the weekend. This is paint. This is drinkable paint. I promise. I'm not breaking any guidelines. The Horde's back. What's up, brother? The Horde's here. Cheers, mate. It's exactly what it is. It's an apple. It's a very strong apple juice that was aged in an oak barrel. Oh, thank you for the follow. What's up, Sam? Welcome to the party, dude. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude, the Horde's got some cool shit, man. He's big into orcs. And I've never met an orc player I didn't like, I'll tell you what. To this day, I still haven't met an orc player that wasn't a cool dude. Alright, we're gonna get a little dark hop flesh, I think. Oh, thanks for the follow, brother. 500 paints, dude? I don't know how you can get a collection of paints without drinking them, dude. I drink all my paints pretty quickly. So, I don't want to bum you guys out, but my plan for tonight is I'm just going to do the finishing touches, and then I'm going to airbrush. I'm going to airbrush all the glow, so that'll be interesting to watch, right? Get off of there. I'll airbrush all the glow effects, and then I'm probably going to call it a night on this mini. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get all of the basing done for him and build up my next model, and then that way you guys can tune in and watch my next one. And then probably get some pictures for it tomorrow too. Do you guys see how effective contrast paints are? I feel like people don't use them properly, like speed paints or contrast paints. But you just saw, like this was, I wanted this to be kind of a darkish brown black for his hair. And you saw I was kind of gray and speckled and kind of ashy from the dry brushing. Look at this, dude. Like, I paint like a lazy slob. I really do. Nothing I'm doing here is crazy. It's so easy. And look at how warm that is. That'll dry so nice, I promise. Rogue Trader events? Oh, dude, that's dope. That's so cool, dude. I never paint with the same paint twice. That's how you have paint left over. I know we're talking about paint, but me and my lady really enjoy drinking our paint. So we don't generally have any left. Look at this. It's instantaneous. Instantaneous. Like I don't do anything fancy. That's what I want my whole stream, my whole channel, everything to be about is my utter lack of skill. That's all I want it to be about. Really the skill comes down like why this guy looks good is just like proper like color theory and lighting theory. That's like where the skill truly lies. You know? You go slow? Yeah, that's our problem. We don't go slow. We go fast. We go hard and fast. Well, she doesn't get a whole lot of time too often to our paints. We're still talking about paints. So when we do get a chance, we like to really do a blowout, you know. Make these wrappings a little bit different. Look at that, just like contrast paints, speed paints, hands down, are the best washes. Like I don't know why you would use a wash. Like it's just such an amazing tool for instantaneous effects. I'm gonna use this kind of everywhere. I'm gonna use up a lot of this here. Rick Ross, dude, they joined the fan club, dude. You need to join the fan club. I feel like you fucking belong in the fan club more than most, dude. You're in here all the time. I'm not. This isn't even me peddling. I just feel like you need to be in it. You're here like every day. You're like, oh my, dude. I wasn't even halfway through my pitch and you joined the fan club, dude. I was about to get the bells and whistles going, convince you. Thanks for joining, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Rick Ross is now a pit. Did you know? Hey, babe. Rick Ross is my fan club. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
That is a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty big deal. I don't know if you know about him, but he's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty cool guy, man. Look at this, dude. I'm telling you, how I paint is so lazy and inefficient. Well, not maybe not inefficient. Maybe it's efficient is the word to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm pretty fucking painted up right now. You're the best, dude. Thank you for joining the fan club, dude. Baby, you can quit your job. Your pretend going to school nonsense you've been pretending to do for years now. You can give up. You can give up the charade. I was actually thinking about doing like a one-on-one paint course, or even like doing a Discord night. You know, where we all hop into uh, a Discord and everyone streams their video, and we can all trade tips and tricks. Would you guys be interested in that? I was gonna only do it for fan club members as well. Would that be something you guys would want to do? I feel like that'd be pretty fun. The very least, it'd be just fun to bullshit with you guys, you know? Dude, I feel like everyone is a student. Like, I always try and preface, like, this is just how I do it, but there is plenty of people that are better at doing everything. There's always someone that's just takes the cake, you know? But that's how it should be, dude. I feel like if there's no growth, then what's the point of doing anything? That's why I have like 10,000 different hobbies. It's because I like learning. It's fun. But yeah, I am a student. My biggest areas I'm trying to work on is one, trying to paint a little cleaner. I paint like a dirty painter pretty often. I'm like Jackson Pollock over like right now. I'm painting like a filthy animal, but I'm kind of over it. I'm just trying to make the dry brush look less dry brushy. Is what I'm trying to do here. Trying to give this more voluptuousness. But my weakest areas is definitely painting cleaner, and then also um, color theory and light theory. I feel like we could all spend hours and hours on light theory and color theory and still not even scratch the surface of some of these masters that you see. And some people are just born with the skill, dude. Like seriously, like some people just like innately know how to the proper use of color, and it's mind blowing to me. It's like someone who like knows how to sing, like a savant level singer at like the age of like 10. That's how some of these painters paint with color and light. Some of the OSL I see just brings shame to my whole family and existence with how amazing some of this OSL is. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, and I know it looks like I just ruined that titty, but I promise I'm gonna re-titify that. Yeah, dude, I think a hobby hangout would be really fun. I want to learn how people are so patient. I feel like at the end of the day, that's why my paintings aren't as good. I try and get more and more efficient. So if there's like a meter of patience, my efficiency will allow me to have more patience overall, is the idea. But I don't know. I just try my best to keep keep trucking along. I know I could spend hours on this guy and still spend hours more, but I just don't have that inside me anymore. I'm pretty over it. You try your mediumist? Yeah, dude. Dude, that's like exactly where I'm at. I try my mediumist. What's up, no extraction? Yeah, no, I think no, I'm not joking. I try my mediumist, dude. That's like a perfect way to put it, you know. This is not. I'm gonna have to hand paint this in. I don't want to, but I will. let's redden up them nipples a little bit, dude. Look at that nice pink nip, dude. Probably need to do more brown. More brown in those. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think we're at the point where I'm just over it. So we're gonna hit it with our airbrush and be done with it, I think. I think that's where we're at, fellas. I say that, but now I'm going to take out Skeleton Horde and hit these bones one more time. Maybe not. I kind of like them. I kind of don't, though. His tusks. Where'd my Skeleton Horde go? I feel like this paint bottle likes to just walk away on me. Yo, what's up, Randall? Randall's in the house. What's up, Maze? Perline Violet. What brand makes that? Is that Citadel or Vallejo or what's going on with that? Oh, it's just a color. Okay. Yeah, I kind of do like I generally like to airbrush my skin tones as much as possible. Artist paint, not hobby. Gotcha. I'm gonna do a little Nazarene yellow just on the tips, because then I'll make them nice and gross up here, and wet blend that out. Where did my Darkoth go? There it is. Use that as a middle tone in between those two colors. Yeah, boy. Easy as pie. Alright, that's enough. I'm done. I'm going to do my airbrush glows, and then I'm done. No more messing around. No more nice guy. We're over it. I'm over it. You're over it. Everyone's over it. The dogs are over it. What's up, Too Many Hobbies? I think me and the lady are going to play some Borderlands. Well, that's what we're going to do after this stream. At least I think that's the plan. Although I am hungry. Are you hungry? What are you hungry for? Yeah, dude, the bigger ones, not a big. They're not a big fan of them big files. Okay. Like I picked the most delicate process to do while I'm the most painted up. You know what I mean? Come on. There we go. Oh, thank you, buddy. That's crazy. You guys got me up to like, what was it, like 20, 30,000 likes or something the other day? That's wild. Oh, thank you. Dude, you're too nice, Horde. I appreciate it, buddy. You're too nice, dude. start streaming, you gotta stream with me, buddy. You gotta do like a co-stream together for sure. And dude, you are the exact type of night I need in my life. Huh. Thank you so much. Sweet man. Yeah. Stoked for it. We'll do it tomorrow. Sure. Whoops. Eh. What's wrong with a little glow? You know? Make his necklace glow more. Whatever. I don't see any more No, I just started streaming. It just let me start streaming, so I started streaming. I think I only had like 100 followers at the time or something. I think it's only 100 followers, maybe it's more. I'm not sure. I also did like a business version, so maybe that changed things for me. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did a business account, so maybe they allow you to have less followers. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not super well versed in the qualifications. Like, I barely know enough to get by, kind of thing, with TikTok. But I think that's going to be it for my stream, fellas. Not to cut it short, but that's basically all I can do for now. I have to wait for this to all dry, and then I'm going to come back in with my oils to pick out all of these lines once more. Yeah, I was able to do it with less. I don't know exactly